Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is fading. Maybe this is karma, definition of jading. This stays on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a mother on my basic feelings. For 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm stripping. No, with somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still
Rolling the way that I move. Now breathe your hand. You only can rescue me. This is my breath. If you were mine, if you were mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Come on, guys. Follow information. Let's go. Hey, Mish Mob, and welcome to the Situation Room. Be sure to hit the like button as you come in.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another pre-recorded presentation. Thank you so very much for taking the time to come and check this channel out. I am your girl, Just Me CMB, and if you are new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. So today we are talking about one of our new moms, Key to Billions. I don't know who made that, but I thought that was cute. Anyway, we're going to be talking about today. She, was a homeless mom who now has a place to live. But she does still talk about the struggles of trying to maintain a household for her and her 4 children while navigating, trying to be all things amazing, trying to run a business, trying to be the single mom that she is. She does braid hair, she does gig work, you name it, she does it. So on this one, she's going to be talking about her income tax return and did she do the right thing with it. So we're going to jump over there and see what she's talking about. But before we do that, we're going to do this. Our Mish Mob member of the day, Authentic Pressure. Thank you so very much for being a great supporter of my channel, Just Me CMB, and also someone who is a top commenter in the Situation Room. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you and I appreciate everybody. Now, before we jump into the reaction, let me go ahead and play our channel break. If you guys have not hit that like button yet, please do so.
I touch that 5 for you, I do that 3, but
So we're about to jump into this video. So let's go.
House. I got a lot on my mind. This truck finna ride past me so loud. It's tax season. And I really got a lot to say. Well, I don't know if it's a lot, but it's heavy, okay? Now, I really want you to hear me out, okay? I really want you to hear me out because I've been extremely transparent with, in every post that I've created, whether you believe me or not. It's my transparency, okay? And so just hear me out. I finally filed my taxes. And I've been seeing all the comments about, about it being tax time. Tax time is coming up, Yeah, it's here. Tax time is here, but
Now, what I would say about that is, as a business owner, I would be focusing on that. Their Taxmas is your one of your biggest sales seasons of the year. You will make a lot of money during income tax season, and then you will coast through May, June, July, August, September, October, and then in November, from November to December is a very big season. People spend more money during Christmas. People have more money during what we call Taxmas as business owners. So, quite frankly, that would be a realistic video for her to do.
but the thing about tax time is that, let me first of all, don't mind my glove. Let me give you a little background of tax time with Key to Billions, okay? And I feel like maybe you can relate. If you can, let me know in the comments. Hold on.
What goes together better than peanut butter and jelly? Bundling home and auto insurance so you can save.
Okay.
The hell
Now
is
that I got
wrong
my
with the
gas
glove?
in. So, maybe like, I would say like 5-6 years ago, every tax season, I was always so hopeful and looking forward to these times, because I'm steady living paycheck to paycheck and just $1 from being broke. You hear me? And what I would do is I would either rely on this money to pay my rent, or pay my rent up, or just pay rent plus any other bills that I might have. Another thing that I would do is, if I don't have to worry about my rent, I was making sure that I had furniture. So, and this is what I would do in real life. Oh shoot, I can just go right here. Duh. I would get the furniture maybe like a month before I know I'm gonna get the furniture, put whatever little change I gotta put down on it, and as soon as that income tax come, woof, gone, paid it off. It already went to something that really served me no justice, because I think I would have been fine sleeping on the floor, not making no money. Just like, I would have been better off just sleeping on the floor. Another thing that I would do, I would go to Ross and Marshall's. They was my bestest friends, okay? Ross and Marshall's, buying up everything that I needed for the house, making sure I'm stocked up on everything, not even realizing that this is not what you for the house. You need something that's gonna make sure you stay in this house. All these material things it's not gonna keep you, oh shit, it's not gonna keep you in the house. It's not. You need something. I mean, them little towels, you can do it one rag, one bathing towel. You can go with just one bathing towel. You don't need 10, okay? So I was doing things like that. You know why? This thing is shaking. Because my financial literacy was on a level 1.
Oh,
My financial literacy was like, heck, financial literacy just did not exist for me in my world. I had no idea that I was trapped in a cycle that was keeping me where I.
but having one towel and sleeping on the floor, why is that even a way of life for you? Why are you at that point? That should be the question that you're asking yourself. What do you need to do to increase your income to the point that you don't have to be there? And can you realistically increase your income in that way? That's what you need to be asking your damn self.
Where I am. And so I say that to say that after learning my lesson, and
Quite frankly, I think that's sad as hell to have that as a way of life, to be honest. One damn towel where everybody's supposed to wipe with one
and after
towel.
realizing that I've been doing things the wrong way for so long, I have to make a change. Because in order to see a different, better result, you have to make a change. And so I have to make a change, and I came to that realization that that's what's going to have to, take place. That's how it's going to have to go down.
I agree with that.
So once I realized the foolishness that I was doing, once I started backtracking my money behavior, I started learning about money. And more importantly, I started learning about what to do with money, how to utilize my money. That's what I started doing. And now that I know better, oh, you better believe she fit to do better, okay? And even though I'm in this situation right now, I've always been in a situation. That's how I'm gonna see it. Even though I can use $1 right now, I'm not, I promise you, I don't want to use this money just to keep me where I am. I'm gonna use this money to make amazing investments like life insurance, life insurance policy, and putting my kids on. And not just any old kind of life insurance policy. Please believe. We're doing whole life. I'm gonna put what it's called on the screen. That's what I'm doing. Not because, one day, or we're not here forever. Yeah, that's true. But more importantly, my kids can benefit from this life insurance policy. And I too myself, while I am living, can benefit from this life insurance policy. Okay? I'm going to continue working like I normally would. Continue pushing hard like I normally would. And really, really make sure that my money is going in places that can level my life up to where I can finally relax, to where I can finally enjoy life. Do you know what tax money mean? That mean you broke as fuck. That mean you broke as fuck.
But she's not lying about that. When you get a large tax refund, that means you are below the poverty line to that dollar amount. So if you get a $10,000 life insurance policy, your income is $10,000 below the poverty. They're trying to pull you up to being broke. I mean, and that's what that means. So if you don't hardly get no income tax return, that means you're making a decent wage every year.
The niggas that don't really get much tax money back or don't get nothing back at all, they don't need it. They got it. And they are so unbothered by it. And they do everything in their power so that they don't have to get into this little loophole that we in. And I'm trying to join them. If you gotta work a job, they get to take this money out of your check before you can even see it. I'm finna do everything in my power so that I can do what I want to do with my money.
Well, Geico's 85 years isn't just about time, It means experience.
I'm supposed to be living in one of these amazing communities. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. But you know what? I am.
I will feel some type of way if I look outside my house and my Amazon driver is getting dressed for work in my damn front of my house. Like, girl, is you delivering something? Like, what the hell is going on?
I will. First package, let's go. I'm not killing myself no more for no 9 to 5. No, I'm not. We're not doing that. Okay?
Are you finna tell them
I'm finna be smart about my money. Enjoying the 1%. That's what I'm about to do. So I can get in one of these.
Nice
Oh,
house,
hey.
though.
I was never taught about money. Like, coming into my adulthood, nobody never prepared me about how life is going to be with bills and rent and car note and car insurance. Anybody never told me that?
I remember this couple when they got their income tax, they paid their rent up for 6 months. They had their mortgage. They had a mortgage. They paid their mortgage up for 6 months, and they put some money back for the holidays. Anything that was left, they decided together what to do with it. The whole year, if let's say their mortgage was $1,000, the whole year, all they had to pay is $500 a month toward the mortgage because they had already paid um 6 months. So them first 6 months they didn't owe, so they still paid. They just paid it toward straight principal, and they paid it toward what was to come due. So the whole year they could pay the $500. Their kids always had a good Christmas, and that was them being smart because they are paying toward their investment, which is their home, and they made it easier on themselves, not having to get hit across the head with that doggone mortgage payment.
When every February come around, I got to tell myself, stay your black ass out of Ross. Stay your black ass out of Marshalls. You know? And it's been working. I don't go in there and splurge like I'm balling out of control, like I'm making money like that every month. I don't do that. It has not gotten me to where I want to be, no, but it's helping me to get into the habit of not wasting my money on material things. When people be like, be aware of dogs, I be like, you better be aware of not getting your package messing around with that dog. And my money management used to be so bad. Every year, the repo man was in my yard pulling my car. Not even mine, because I ain't paid for it. You ain't paid for it, ain't yours. Every quarter, my driver's license getting suspended. Because, now mind you, I'm in my early 20s, okay? I'm on my own in my early 20s. And honestly, I didn't know that I had to be paying these people every month for this car insurance. And so here I am, just letting my license get suspended. Proud to say that my business made me over $22,000 last year, and this year it made me over $15,000 there. And so I'm going to continue to use my tax money to invest into my business because my business is bringing in income. Anything that's bringing in income, that is where I'm going to put my money. And so
And that's a very smart way of doing it. The business can continuously pay you. It'll continuously sprout money. If you need something to perfect your business or make your business better, that would be an investment that basically pays you back. And that's what um, you should want to focus your income on. Now, if you're behind on bills and certain things like that, I mean, put some toward that, making sure you're good to go. But yeah, you should always want to put money where it can reap benefit. Money, people that have money, like Peach always say she rich and she that. No, she's not. She not cash poor, but she not rich. Rich people's money makes them money. If you got to uh, use your money to get by, if you have to use your money to pay bills, if you have to use your money in a way that it does not continuously reproduce itself, you're not rich or wealthy.
really want to invest for the long run. So I'm going to make this the year that I write by my money. I listened to an audio book probably like 2, 3 months ago, and it was about life insurance and how you benefit from it. I listen to a lot of books about money, but this one in particular it's so doable. Like after listening to the book, it made me realize how doable it is. And it took whatever it was that was in me that made me see life insurance policies on a whole nother level. That's what it.
I agree with that because my goal eventually is to make my kids trust fund babies using life insurance policies. That's something that's very doable. When your kids first come into the world, you should get them a Gerber grow up plan. Those are cash based policies. After about 10 years, they don't start um, reaping benefits for you right away, but after about 10 years, it will start to pay you um, money back. Those are the type of policies. They're called whole life or um, it'll say whole. It's not term. Term policies are only good. They're less expensive, but you will pay for them for a period of time. Then after that period of time, you no longer have insurance. Cash policies are indefinite policies, and they also gain cash value over time that you can borrow against, and it's a guaranteed loan. So even if you have a job that will offer you a whole life policy, but you have no money, you get that insurance policy. Because if you stay at that job long term, it will start to pay off. So she's not wrong about that. And that is a way that these mothers should be looking at changing the trajectory of life for their kids with insurance policies, making sure that they're squared away, making sure they're having car insurance, making sure you have home insurance, protecting your valuables. So if they do get messed up, you can go and get them fixed. Also, making sure you make enough money to take care of your family.
Did. And so this is going to be the year that I make it happen. This is going to be the year that I do what I need to do with my money. I want more out of life. I want to be able to buy land and, to buy land and have my own garden. I want to be able to help other people. I want to be able to treat myself to a Disney World trip. Heck, treat my kids to a Disney World trip. I want to be able to do things other than just wake up and go to work and come home and just be able to pay the bills.
Now, she said take herself to Disney and take her kids to Disney. When did it start being acceptable that you took trips like a Disney trip and your kids weren't the first thought? Like, is that something that the whatever it is, Gen Z, Gen X, all of that, Gen X plus one times two, is that something new? Because I never, as a mother, thought about a Disney trip without thinking about my kids. Like that should be hand in hand.
Barely pay the bills. I want to be able to go out and take nice long walks with me and my kids in our beautiful neighborhood. Like I want to be able to do that without having to feel overworked and frustrated and too tired to deal with them because I've been at work all day long. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, can we just go? Can we just do? Like, can we do that?
To be honest, you can do that in the neighborhood you in now if you choose to. I mean, you can't wait for life to be where somebody else is. You have to seize the opportunity and moments right now in your life because you don't even know if you got a tomorrow left. So, we often see these moms on social media, not all of them, but a lot of them looking at life through a lens, looking at somebody else's life. You should only be paying attention to your life and actively working out how you gonna make that better.
That. Can we normalize doing that? I want to do that. Just hang out with my kids. In order for me to win, that's what I'm gonna have to start doing. Making smart money moves.
Now tell me what you think about the content. Tell me what you think about what she said about the fact of, the importance of life insurance, Also, now she is a business owner. She said that her business has made her a decent amount of money. Now, being that is the case, um, my question is, as a person who's had a business for over a year, I remember her saying here recently that it's taken her upwards of 2 weeks to ship her orders. I don't understand why she is not working on that. That's probably the one thing, especially if you have people consistently buying from you and your product is good, you need to have people creating videos showing before and afters of your growth serum. You should have videos of people giving you positive reviews and things of that nature. But if you're taking 2 weeks to ship a beauty oil, you are stifling your own business. I mean, you can get an item from damn TikTok in a week and a half. Like you are local to the US. I'm sure most of your customers are here. That's another place. Everybody looks at prosperity in basis of money. Having a business and having influence to the point that you can write your own checks every time you put out an item, people want it. When sales slow down, you can market and bundle products and make money consistently. That is the most amazing tool that you can have as a business owner. Unlimited supply of people who are willing to patronize your business. Um, and it also means you have influence. I speak of that a lot because I have a t-shirt line, even with just me CMB, and I've apparently not gained the influence that I need. That people just patronize the business. Now, I've had several people say, "Hey, when I get my money together, I am," and I understand that. And don't get me wrong, this isn't me saying something negative. This is me making a point. You have, and the other day I was talking about growth. You have to consistently be growing your audience so you can consistently grow your influence. So I don't want you guys to take it as me saying, "Don't nobody want to buy my stuff," because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that that growth is important for that reason as well. Everybody can't buy from you every day, but one of the most important places that she can look to increase her influence and do better is taking care of her customers, because the hardest thing to do is turn a person into a customer. Once you do turn a person into a customer and gain influence over them, that's like having a checkbook where you can write a check. As long as you got something for them to buy and you have a big enough audience, because most of your customers aren't going to be over 2% of your audience. As long as you continue to grow and continue to have that audience, you're going to have a customer base that'll pay you over and over again. Anyway, tell me what you think of the commentary. Tell me what you think of Miss Keita Billions and her thought process with her income tax. Is she wasting her money by looking into insurance and looking into putting money into her business where she can make more money? Or should she try to get her ass off the floor? Tell me what y'all think, and we'll talk about it in the next video. Bye.
Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings, everything is faded. Maybe this is karma, definition of jaded. This stays on my mind, this stays on my mind. Trying to put a mother on my crazy feelings. For 1 minute I'm cold and then the next I'm stripping. No, with somebody new, I swear she don't deserve it. Oh, it's still on my mind, she's still on my mind. Do we build it up, just to let it wash away? Tell me, did I lace you up, just to watch you run away? Please tell me who's getting on my love, who's getting on my love? Tell me who's getting on my time, all of that used to be mine. Oh, who did you teach what I taught you? Better not give her my nickname. I don't like thinking about it, I swear that it's sweating me down. No.